Alrighty, welcome back everyone to my Give Me God of War difficulty walkthrough. So, in this video, we're just going to be doing around half of Alfheim and then the other half in the next video. And that is it, so we move on to the first fight.
Concerns me. Do we trust the path they would put us on?
I trust their wisdom, and this is the closest thing to hearing directly from them.
You are certain the Giants would not counsel war?
I said that they were wise. In my experience, that goes with being peaceful.
Oh, little brother. Told you we needn't worry.
Atreus, where have you been?
Peeing?
Hope you're all hungry.
I could eat.
Is everyone as well rested as I am? Be right down.
Is this sausage?
Sure, why not?
I remember food tasting better.
I suppose you'd like to try cooking for this lot.
I accept.
What?
Atreus, we are planning our next move.
Oh, so where are we going?
Alfheim, home of the elves.
Alfheim? You hate Alfheim. Why would we move there?
Move there? No, we are seeking information.
The Shrine of Groa, young one. Your father tells me you found it there.
Groa? The Knowledge Keeper? Oh, maybe there's a secret there I can unlock.
Aye. Who better than the seer who saw everything?
I wasn't sure you, Never mind. That's great. Alfheim.
Hey, don't go forgetting this what'll get you there.
You know what? I'm gonna build a bigger table.
More for me.
Tyr, you're really up for coming with us?
I am. Whenever you're ready. Well, whenever your father's ready, I should say. If my counsel might help you towards the answers you seek, it's the least I can do to repay you.
What can I make for you?
Thanks to you as well, Brock. These clothes were better than I deserved.
Darn straight. And never mind. Demonstrate the landlord to get that interest.
Right behind you.
I'll meet you at the gateway presently, friends.
Excuse me, sir? Mind if I take a little peek at you? I promise I'll be brief. My goodness, what a strapping physique. Capable of an astounding variety of acts of violence, I imagine.
What is happening?
This must be the squirrel that tends the world tree.
That delectable aroma. Could it be? Pardon the intrusion. Ah, yes. Amber resin. Delightfully nutty with a hint of squid ink.
No.
Not one for gastronomic exploration, I see.
Wait, if you're Ratatosker, why are you so different when we summon you for help?
It's a long story. But you are correct. I am indeed Ratatosker. The one you know as Ratatosker is merely one of my spectral aspects. And a particularly nasty one at that. I consider him so far removed from myself that he's practically a different person. Speaking of, Bitter, would you like to come out and see your friends?
Fuck off! I'm busy!
I suppose that was to be expected. Anyway, now that I've polished off all this resin for you, would you like the seed back?
It is the seed.
Indeed. A seed of Yggdrasil, to be precise. Since my dwarven tenants performed their little reconfiguration, you'll need seeds like these to open up new destinations on my tree.
Your tree, huh?
Yes, my tree. Here, let me show you. Ah, so that's why good Master Brock needed an Alpine seed. Clearly you have important matters afoot. That seed you found unlocks Niflheim of all places, a realm as ancient as it is vaguely sticky.
Perhaps as we travel, you can tell me the tale of your prior visit to the land of the elves.
Sure I can. Alfheim was the first time we ever realm traveled using your temple. Freya tried coming with us, but Odin cast a spell on her. She can't leave Midgard.
That's terrible.
So then we fought our way through an army of dark elves to get to the light.
You interfered in the Elf War.
Not by choice. We sought to fill our Bifrost, and they attacked us.
The dark elves were covering it with their sticky hive stuff. When we freed it, light elves came back. Things seemed better in Alfheim.
Did they now? Alfheim. It's been so long.
Not sure where the temple is from here, but that's where we'll find Groa's shrine.
I see the elves continue their war.
Yeah, so much for things being better in Alfheim. Yikes. Fimbulwinter hit Alfheim hard.
No. Storms have plagued Alfheim's deserts long before Fimbulwinter.
Hold on. I hear something out there. Something big. It's in pain.
What do you hear?
Feels like some kind of animal. How could anything live in a storm like that?
Plenty of caves under the desert. Not exactly a paragon of comfort, but the Dark Elves get on best they can.
There. The Temple of Light.
The shrine is at the top.
Is everything okay?
Aye, old friend. Just looting one of your chests. We'll be right along.
My dad likes lube.
Ah, very well. Freyr never bothered returning to Alfheim, did he, Mimir?
Aye, no. I assumed the fate of his own realm took precedence.
Wait, Freya's brother?
Yes. Cut from a different cloth, that one.
There's a barricade up ahead. What are those shiny rocks?
Twilight Stone. A rare material that can take millennia to form. Majestic, isn't it? Occasionally, the light of Alfheim will bind to a rock and crystallize, growing like mold. Oh. I didn't know.
Alright, so the first fight here up ahead, around 10 minutes in so far. So there's not going to be too many fights in this video, but there are going to be a lot of like little mini fights in this first video, and then in the second one it's going to be all like, you know, the big fights and stuff that have a ton of enemies in it. So there's just a couple of these little fetches here where you just want to, as I always state in almost all of these videos you see them, you always want to use the Blade of Chaos light attack because it is a AoE range, so it is the easiest way to hit all of them that are within range. And that is it. This is a very simple fight, and we are going to move on to the next one.
Freya's brother. How was he involved?
Long ago, Freyr of the Vanir traveled to Alfheim, where he discovered a once beautiful land devastated by war. Using his divine powers, he set about cultivating a tenuous peace among the elves.
Did you mention how that piece fell apart as soon as he left?
I was getting to it.
You hear that?
Oh no. That's enough, please. You don't need to do this.
Alrighty, so here is the next fight. It's just, I'm pretty sure it's just 2 enemies. Do not quote me on that though. So what I do for this one is I freeze the first one that spawns in so that he cannot move, and you can either attack him while he's frozen, or you can attack the other guy. Whatever you prefer, whichever order you prefer. So I get the guy first that is obviously frozen, and then I go for this guy after. You can just, you don't have to do what I'm doing here. You can just throw your axe to kill one of them, and then throw your axe at the other one to kill them too, because they will both freeze. And then after you go forward a little bit, there's going to be another 2 enemies right here. So it's honestly the same thing. You literally just want to go ahead and freeze one of them. You want to either kill the one that's frozen or kill the one that isn't frozen, and then you want to repeat the process again once you kill one of them.
Is that a bomb?
Very easy, very simple fight because it's only a couple of them. Like I said, this is going to be a very easy video to get through. There's not going to be a ton of really challenging fights. So that is it. So we will move on to the next fight.
More will follow once we're inside. Is there truly no other way?
Not like they're giving us much of a choice.
So your father said. I'm just naive, I suppose.
No, just an optimist, old friend. Tribute to Freyr, made by the elves. He must have left it here when he raced back to Vanaheim.
What is this?
A charm to ward off nightmares. In this case, Freyr's. Well, knowing the elves, there are probably more tributes to find.
It's so tall. We came in from the top last time. Didn't realize all this was even down here.
It's an older gate, built to promote cooperation between the elves, but it looks like it's been sealed for some time. I'll go first. Atreus, let me know when I've reached halfway.
So, what's happening right now?
This seal is meant to represent the balance of the realm when Freyr was here. Light and dark, working together in harmony. How's that look, Atreus?
Good, I think. Father, now you go.
Unfortunately for Alfheim, Freyr couldn't accept his sister's decision to marry Odin. He returned to Vanaheim and left this realm to its fate.
To be fair, the Aesir did set him on fire that one time.
The door should have opened. Are you sure it's balanced?
Yeah, but the realm isn't. Not anymore. Father, try pulling it the other way. Yeah! And Tyr, you keep pushing forward.
Fine work, Atreus. Shall we?
What's a Dark Elf statue doing in the Light Temple?
That's just how they looked before the division.
The division.
Yes. The elves weren't always split between light and dark. This statue depicts the elves before the war, before they discovered the power of the light.
What's that sound?
No sense in spoiling the surprise.
It's the light! Ow!
I've never seen the Lake of Souls so volatile.
Aye. Fimbulwinter, you reckon?
Of course, making the light unstable.
So the base of this light well, that's the Lake of Souls.
Yes. After the creation of the Nine Realms, fallen souls began to gather down in those waters.
When the elves discovered its potential, they built this temple to harness that energy. A smashing success, to say the least.
Many of them became addicted to their newfound power, and thus, the Light Elves were born. Well done. Though I imagine our Light Elf friends will be less than pleased.
Speaking of Light Elves,
Let me try talking to them again. They may...
Alrighty, so for this fight, you gotta watch out for this guy who's gonna rush you almost instantly. Not really much to explain here. You just want to, you could either do the same thing for this one, or you could just straight up try and kill them because they don't usually push you. For me, it was only one of them that pushed me, and then, so you could just kill the one that pushes you at first, then you could freeze one, and then you want to do the same strategy for because it's just two enemies. You just want to freeze one, attack the other, or you could freeze the one and attack the frozen one. Like I said, it's whatever you prefer. And then after you kill a couple of them, more can spawn in. But since it only allows around a maximum of 2 usually, or 3, it should be very easy to keep them managed. But if you aren't able to obviously freeze them, because they're like level 2 or something, you just want to isolate yourself into, you don't have to get to specifically a corner, but you can just isolate yourself so that they're all in front of you, and you don't have to worry about getting hit from behind.
here.
That's it.
They came
Very
across
simple
some light
fight
bridges.
here too, and we are
Now
going
the
to move
bridges
on
are
to the
gone.
next one.
I have an idea to get us across.
Lucky for us, swearing off violence doesn't mean he can't disfigure some architecture.
This way. The shrine awaits. Kratos, where are you going?
He's just looking around. He does this sometimes.
Ah. Carry on.
The temple looks so different than I remember. It was all broken and covered in hive stuff last time we were here.
These elves use Alphine's light to enhance the temple, and themselves by the look of it.
They definitely look more dangerous than last time.
Oh, those were just the foot soldiers. They'll get more dangerous the further up we go.
Great. So if these elves use the light to build doors and make themselves stronger, what do the Dark Elves want with it?
To return it back to its source. To them, the natural resources of Alfheim are sacred, none more so than the light itself.
Aye, the Light Elf success came at a terrible price. Alfheim's once lively desert withered into a storm-ridden wasteland soon after the creation of this temple.
There's more Twilight Stone up there.
Mimir, do you understand these poems?
Oh, there's always meaning if you look hard enough, brother. It's all in what you bring to it.
More light elves ahead. I'll handle this.
Maybe that's not a great idea.
Oh there, friends.
Alrighty, so now that we're onto this fight, this is where you're gonna meet these elves that throw this like homing orb at you, and you just want to hit it with your light attack axe throw out of the air. So later on, and I'm not sure if it's in this video or if it's in the next one, because I am recording this. By the time that I'm recording this one, I have basically all mine done already. I'm just like right at the end, you know, where all the chaos starts happening and stuff. That's the only part that I haven't got to yet. So I'm not really recording too far ahead. For when I upload these, I only recorded you know, one extra long, like 20-minute playthrough. So I did play this one and the next video at the same time, which is also why you should see these two videos around the same time. You should probably see this one around, probably, if we say Friday and Monday, probably, when you guys will see this exact video. So, yeah, that is basically why I might get this a little bit confused, but there is going to be some of the little walls that you can throw your axe off of where it ricochets, and you can use them to hit the enemies with, so you are going to see me hit them with that. I'm not sure if it's in this video, like I said, it could be in the next one, but I'm not entirely sure. For this one, there is a lot of enemies, so your best bet is to isolate yourself. Don't try and do the freeze strat that I've been telling you to do, because this is where you get a ton of enemies, and it's not really going to work, because there's like, you're going to try and freeze one and attack him, or try to attack the other, and you're going to have two others trying to attack you. So it's going to be a lot harder. You just want to do what I usually say, and that is isolate yourself, make sure that they're all in front of you so that you can control all their attacks, and you should have a very pleasant time for that fight. And that is it, so we will move on to the next one.
They sure made a lot of these light doors.
Fortifications.
Aye, none too eager to let the dark elves run the roost again.
Why not simply hold it in place? Excellent. Let's continue our ascent, yes? I don't think that's the way up to the shrine.
We know.
There's a chest over here.
Oh, I see it now. Forgive my impatience.
Oh, tricky.
Oh, clever use of your axe, Kratos.
I've explored.
Oh no.
Alright, so right here is a kind of optional fight, but I'm still going to tell you how to do it. So as long as you don't hit any of the nightmares, you should be good. It's only one, so it's not really that bad. As long as you don't hit the one nightmare and you attack the enemies on the ground first, and then you go for the nightmare, very easy fight. That's it, it's just like 4 or 5 enemies. Alright, so right here there's going to be a couple of nightmares, which honestly is kind of annoying because I didn't know this, and as you see, there's also a couple that spawn behind you too, so just watch out for that. I do actually get killed here because of all of the suicide nightmares, which it is kind of annoying, to be honest, because that is kind of a very annoying way to die when you just die to a bunch of nightmares just trying to suicide on you. It does suck, but, you know, it happens. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that is it for this area. So we are going to move on to the next fight.
My people are known for their culture.
Not surprise. Esteem.
I suppose I'll leave you to it. meet you on the other side.
Whoa! Tyr can really jump.
That's the wrong... Oh, I see. Another chest.
He's getting the hang of it.
Masterfully done.
The light door blocking the chest is gone. Now we just need to find a way over there.
Alrighty, so there is a fight here, but it's very simple. This is where I told you guys about the ricochet part. So this is where you can ricochet it off of things. They'll get stunned. So right here, very simple fight. You just want to hit him until he turns red, and then you execute him.
We can continue up this way. Here they come. Do what you must.
Alrighty, so now that we move on to this part, you can just freeze this guy, and you could just push him off, but I decided not to push him off for some reason. And I do it to this guy over here. I do actually push him off, and then you go to the guy on the left, and you can also push him off too, as long as you obviously freeze him while there. So yeah, this fight's not too bad. And yes, you can throw all three of them off the edge if you do decide to do it like I did. And that will be it for this video. So hopefully this did help you, and I will see you in the next one.
Oh, the crystals still make light bridges. Now the light elves wear them. Smart.
Almost there. Allow me.
I guess he's beginning to enjoy the vandalism. Pretty soon he'll be laying waste to pottery.
Shall we continue? Well, at least we're getting closer. Look up. See?
Feels even taller on the inside. Can't believe all this was down here.